Hello, hello. Welcome to another fancy Halloween tutorial. We're going to have some fun with some UV paints. These were really fun to work with. I purchased them at Amazon.com. I got 7 paints, a UV flashlight, and an art brush kit. So I will leave a link in the description box below if you guys want to check that out if you're interested. But for this tutorial, they worked out great. So we're just going to start out by creating our skull eye, and then we're going to take white Midnight Glow body paint and we're going to create our teeth. So just kind of start out with a triangular shape. Triangular. I always have a hard time saying that word, but yeah, hopefully I'm saying it right. And we're going to start out at the top, and then of course just your bottom, match it up as close as you can. But also when you go further back, make the teeth smaller so that it looks like it's curving. But yeah, look how awesome that is. They were so fun to work with. And then we're just going to create kind of our jawline, outline each tooth with black body paint, and then just create your gap that you have between your cheek and your jaw, if that makes sense. So, and that is so cool. Fun to work with. After that, we're going to take orange Midnight Glow body paint, and we're going to just do this on half of our face. So we're doing half kind of scary and then the other half glamorized. So just take that orange body paint and take a bigger brush and just not sparingly, but you almost have to do like a couple of coats with this because I wanted it to be really pigmented. So, and then I just kind of used that flashlight throughout the whole tutorial just to kind of make sure that it was how it looked and if it was applying okay. So take black body paint and create a creepy spooky nose. Then we're going to take some eyeshadow base and we're going to put that on our glamorized eye, and I'm using Urban Decay's electric palette. I was hoping that these would glow really well with the UV flashlight because they were neon and they were bright, but unfortunately they didn't. So if you want to go out and party where you know there's going to be some black lights, you probably need to look for makeup that is for UV black light so that it can have that glowing effect, because these ones just didn't glow. But oh well, it was worth a try. I really liked how this worked out. I just used all the bright colors in that palette and kind of just got creative with the colors and had fun with it. So after that, yes, blend, and then I took that blue purplish color and I also put that on the bottom of my lashes, and then I took that green color and I just put that in the corner and brought it into the middle. Then I'm taking green Midnight Glow paint and kind of shaping my eyebrow, and when I did this and I'm watching this and I'm looking at my pictures, I wish I would have outlined with black paint. So if you guys decide to create this look, go ahead and outline that with black paint just so that it looks more sharp and more done, because it almost doesn't look finished. So then I'm taking liquid eyeliner. I believe this is e.l.f. Liquid eyeliner. It works great. It's only $1 and it's the bomb. So not too shabby. So I'm just go ahead and creating a winged eye just to make her look sassy. And then we're going to add some mascara on top of that, and then take waterproof black eyeliner and go ahead and black out the rest of your eye. Then I'm taking Bedrock eyeshadow from Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and I'm using this as a contour. Now with this you can't really see in the black light either, but I guess when you're out in normal light we want to be on point and on fleek as possible, so go ahead and contour with that. Then I'm going to take this pink body paint and I'm going to add in some details into my teeth because I wanted them to look a little bit more interesting, and then taking blue as well and adding details. As you see, I have pink squiggles on in the middle down my face, and unfortunately that did not work. So you can tell I wiped it off and I started again. So just go with it. That's the great thing about art and about painting. You can do whatever you want. So taking a bright yellow Midnight Glow body paint, and I'm just using this to create my spider. I am looking at a reference photo. That's the best advice I can give to you for creating a spider and to make it look as realistic as possible. And by looking at a reference photo of either a drawing or an actual spider, you can look at the legs, where they're positioned, and also it helps out with the shading when you add in the shadow. But this paint was great, and I just kind of slowly, delicately did the legs with this, and yeah, it turned out great. I was really happy with it. Look how that glows. Amazing. And then I could tell at some parts where, okay, this needed a little bit more paint, because with the flashlight you could tell it was, you know, a little bit spotty, splotchy. Then I'm taking blue Midnight Glow paint and I'm creating my shadow, and again you can tell I'm looking at my reference photo to get that perfect shadow, and this will help to make it look like the spider is 3D, like it's actually on your face and that it could jump at you any moment. So yeah, it just turned out so cool. And then I felt like it needed more details, so I took orange paint, I believe, or this could be red, maybe it was red, but yeah, I'm just adding some shading around the spider and some details. I tried to do eyeshadow, but you can't really use eyeshadow on these paints. They just don't stand out that great, so you kind of have to get creative and use some darker paint. Then take that yellow glow, add some highlights to your teeth, and then we're going to add some black squiggly lines on our skull part for some added detail. This was really fun. I just kind of got loose. I didn't really know where I was going at this point. I'm like, well, maybe this will look good, because I felt like the skull needed more details. So I just kind of took my smallest brush with some black body paint and I just had fun with it and got all crazy and put squiggly lines all over the place. So it turned out pretty good. And then I wanted some extra pop of color, so I took that yellow glow paint and I added in some more squiggles. And yeah, it just stood out really, really good. So, and then add some fun details onto your nose. And then I decided to outline my spider. I wished I would have done that with my eyebrow, but oh well. When I do this again, lesson learned, I will outline my eyebrows. But yes, outline your spider. This will help with also making it look more realistic. And I'm using the pink body paint. I didn't have any UV lipstick, so I used the pink body paint on my lips for that. And also outline your lips as well. That will help. For the body, I'm just taking black body paint. I blacked out my whole chest. Then I'm taking those Midnight Glow UV paints and putting some fun spider webs all over my chest. I went with all sorts of, I tried to do all of the different colors in there. The only color I didn't do, I believe, was blue, but because I was afraid it wasn't going to stand out. But yeah, those were just so fun to do. I just Googled on Google just spiderweb decals, and I found a bunch of fun different patterns, and I just kind of went off of those, and that was really nice. Not unless if you're really creative, you can do it yourself, but yeah. So yeah, there she is. She's all done. Just gonna go ahead and pop in my white block lenses and my wig. These lenses that I got are from Funky Eye lenses, and they weren't UV, unfortunately. I wish I had UV, they would have been perfect. But anyways, these were really fun. I hope you guys learned something, and if you decide to recreate this, go ahead and tag me in your Halloween photos. I'd love to see it. Until next time, we will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks guys, bye.
Cine Brivido Production.